Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. All things Middle Earth here with a quick video for you on how to play The Lord of the Rings: The Rise to War on PC. This will work for The Rise to War or any mobile game out there. So stay tuned and we're going to look at this in just a moment. All right, so we're looking at how to install BlueStacks on your PC to play The Lord of the Rings: The Rise to War or any mobile game you'd like to. Again, other than comments about my mic volume being too low, this is the other thing that I get asked about the most. So I figured, hey, let's make a video about it and make it really, really simple. This is only going to take a few minutes to set up. So I'm going to link all this down in the description below, so just follow me along here and click the links as you're going. But you're going to go to bluestacks.com and then click the download button, and I'll put this spot right in there in the description. And we're going to look at BlueStacks 5. Now, I use BlueStacks 4. That works better for me using streaming software and doing a little bit more stuff. It seems like I've had better luck with this, but I know a lot of people that use BlueStacks 5 and have no issues at all. So if you're using either one and have issues, try the other one. I'll also link to other emulators like Nox or Mimu in the description. It's going to be the exact same process to set those up, but we're just going to walk through BlueStacks here today. So you need to pick whatever option you need for your operating system. Again, for me, I've got a 64-bit operating system, so I'm going to download this here. And once this is set to my downloads folder and ready to go, we're going to install it. After we've downloaded and started the installer, we just click Install Now. I'm just going to express settings. Again, if you know what you're doing and want to configure where it's going or all that stuff, obviously, you're probably not going to be watching this video if you're like super PC savvy. But if you saw me playing on the computer and just wondering, hey, how do you do this? I've got a computer. I want to try that out. It's very, very simple. So click download, let it set itself up. Very, very simple. It does not take that powerful of a PC, but obviously it's going to run better the stronger PC you have. All right, our installation has finished. The game is opening, or BlueStacks is opening. We, funny enough, get an ad for the Lord of the Rings: The Rise to War, which we're mostly playing on this channel. But you're going to get three things installed. It installs BlueStack X, BlueStacks 5, and then BlueStacks 5 multi-instance launcher or manager. We're going to get rid of BlueStacks X. We're not messing with that today. This is just about BlueStacks 5. And so if you want to keep that on your desktop or if you want to pin that somewhere else, you can. But BlueStacks 5 is just going to launch your main instance here that you see. Again, this window open is just like you have a tablet, like an Android tablet. The multi-instance launcher is going to allow you to create different instances. So if you had different accounts you were playing on, different emails, maybe you were managing a friend's account where they're out of town or whatever, you could set up an infinite number of those here and launch any of those. But right now we have just this one running here. So that's all we're worried about. You're going to go to the Play Store right here, click that, and then sign into your Google Play account. Again, if you don't have a Google Play account, you're going to need to make one of those. Very, very simple. Most people should have that or know how to do that. You're going to enter in your email address here. Obviously, I've got mine blurred out for security purposes. And after you get your information entered in and you have all that going, you are going to find, well, first you got to do your two-step verification if you have that enabled. And there you go. Once you got your two-step verification done, if you have that, you are here in the Google Play Store. Again, you can click the home button right here to go back to the home, main tablet screen. Play Store is right there. And we're just going to type LOTR War. It's just called Lord of the Rings War on the Android store. And we click install. Easy as that. After this installs, I'm going to show you how to open the game and how to connect Facebook, because if you play on an iPhone like I do, you'll want to connect your Facebook to that or sign into your Facebook to be able to play on both. So if you play on your phone, you'll need to sign into your Facebook on your phone first to link those accounts. And then once you've done that, you can open it up in the Android emulator in BlueStacks or whatever one you're using and play on the same one. All right, so after it finishes installing, I moved my camera down so you can see where the button is right over here where you would click install and open. So it finished installing, took about 1 minute depending on your internet. It could take longer. Just click open, obviously. Once it is downloaded, it'll be here on your main menu screen. So right up here is where that is. So I can click that there. And you've got all these different shortcuts you can enable or disable depending on how you want to play or what game you're playing. So if you want to have shortcuts on your keyboard to use, you can do that. This one specifically has an update. All of your controls are going to be here on the left side. So maybe you don't want volume at all. You can just click that to mute it there or turn it down, however you want to do that. There are also different settings down here with how much power the emulator is going to use. So if you have a more powerful PC and you want to have things run smoother, crank it up to high on both of these for memory allocation and CPU allocation, as well as high performance mode. Once you do that, it'll probably ask you to restart the emulator. So I'm not going to do that right now. We're going to get rid of those and just click tap to begin journey. And then, like I said, if you've connected your Facebook, it will, whenever you log in here, you click Facebook, you just sign into your Facebook, and then you're good to go. You won't have to sign in again. You'll just basically, if you do sign back and forth from your phone to your PC, you'll have to click Facebook and like click OK again, but you won't have to type in your information several times. If this is your first time playing, you can also just set it up and play on here through your Google Play account, however you want to do it. But you click Facebook, sign into there, and you're good to go. So again, it's a pretty simple thing, but if you've never done an emulator before, it can be confusing. So it's not too big of a deal if you want to try that out. I think it's a pretty fun way to play the game because it just sometimes is more comfortable to sit in your computer chair instead of a small little screen on your phone. You can use the emulator here to do that. As far as the no BlueStacks is not available on Mac, that doesn't mean there aren't emulators on Mac or ways to get around that. But if you are only on a Mac, then you might not be able to use BlueStacks specifically, at least right now. It looked like on their page that it was something that was coming soon. Yeah, for Mac OS coming soon. So it might be something down the road that you have. In fact, BlueStacks 4 is available on the Mac. So if you're on the Mac, you're going to have to go for BlueStacks 4. BlueStacks 5 is coming for that. But that's going to do it for today's video. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Hopefully you found it helpful. If you did, consider hitting that subscribe button to join our fellowship here on YouTube. And I'll see you all in a future video.